Well, figured I'd do a quick little video here showing what we did with this rear mount turbo. Start off, this is my daily driver. I work out of town for 2-3 weeks at a time, so I kind of had to throw things together to get it out of here so my wife could have the garage back. We'll start up here, the intake. We've just got some cheapo couplers kind of holding things together there for the time being. Got all the permanent stuff sitting in the boat right next to this. Just did a coupler on either side of the mass airflow sensor. Down to an elbow. And this runs straight down to the bottom there. Got a cheaper blow off valve there. We're only running 7 pounds. Through a breather valve or a breather filter on there. I'll go underneath real quick. Just kind of got the gauge kind of quasied in there for the time being. So, not the greatest view there, but you can see the charge pipe is on the outside of the exhaust collector, all that nonsense. Exhaust is wrapped, keep the heat in there. Did a little bit of reading that you need that heat to make the turbo spool efficiently. It runs all the way back. Got a URD O2 simulator there. Again, a lot of things are just kind of temporarily held into place so I get some decent time off of work. Runs back here to the turbo. Welded up the exhaust here in the garage. Welded hangers onto it. No exhaust yet coming out of the turbo, which is obnoxiously loud. Wastegates just venting to the atmosphere. Got zip ties everywhere. Seem to be working just fine. Again with the charge pipe. It's kind of bent the heat shield for the time being. Have a new piece again sitting on the boat, and that actually runs all. Got the charge pipe runs all the way to the front, and surprisingly it actually doesn't touch a single thing all the way up there. Nice and free. We have the oil drain line running to the scavenger pump. Turbo Works Spartan mounted up back here. And that's just mounted directly to the frame. It's got some isolator bushings in there to help with vibration, and that thing is unbelievably quiet. And that about sums that up. We're gonna do a dyno pull here, or do a couple pulls on the dyno here in a few weeks. Again, when I have time off, we can show you guys some numbers and let you know what the realistic power is on 7 pounds of boost with a rear mount turbo for a 4runner with 200,000 miles on it. I was a bit tired before we started this, and it has just absolutely brought it to life with the turbo. It's fun. I can pull my little 16-foot aluminum boat and just recovered a ton of time on as far as towing that goes. It was kind of rough towing up some of these mountains before. Alright, so I'll do a startup real quick. Show you guys just how obnoxiously loud this thing is without a muffler or any sort of resonator. Have the pump wired up to ignition. And you can just barely hear this thing. Clutch start cancel, neutral. And no check engine light with that O2 simulator. Works great. I had to get a different O2 sensor. It's a flange style I didn't think about. Would not work with the exhaust I welded up. Watch this far. Thanks for watching. I'll post more videos once we get further along.